Are you doing that what you are telling us to do? First, your Man Ki Baat. We don't want your Man Ki Baat, for heaven's sake. We don't want to listen to you. You first listen to us. The last 12 years, they have failed. They have failed economically. This is what I've been telling for the last 6 years, that bad days are coming. Good morning, namaste to the people of India and to the great Prime Minister of India. Mr. Prime Minister, you have made 2 appeals to the people of India to maintain austerity measures. I don't want to repeat whatever you have said, but are you doing that what you are telling us to do? First, your Man Ki Baat. We don't want your Man Ki Baat, for heaven's sake. We don't want to listen to you. You first listen to us. We people also have a lot to tell you, because nobody has the guts, but I have the guts. Okay? What is that you're talking? How many foreign trips you went, and what was that useful you did? You just wanted to meet the Indian diaspora, and you were putting a big drama, Joomlas, everything. You messed up this whole state. I have to tell here, I was watching Suchita Dalal. I always watch your videos, but this time you are wrong. You said the situation as of now in India, the economic situation, is not because of the failure of this government, but because of the world situation. World situation is one side, and 60% is because of this government. In the last 12 years, they have failed. They have failed economically. This is what I've been telling for the last 6 years, that bad days are coming. Nobody listened. It was first the COVID, and second now with this thing. First was the demonetization, the mess that he did, and he said, please give me 50 days or you can kill me or you hang me, some stories he said. It was a total failure. Then after that, in 2017, he brought the GST, a messed up GST. He can do away with it and just bring one tax of transactional tax in the banks and make everybody compulsory have bank accounts. But that also he failed. He doesn't want to listen to some of the economists who have given this advice. But his big fat ego, Mr. Modi, you've got a big fat ego. I'm sorry I have to say that. I don't care what you think about me. Even if you want to harass me, you can go ahead and do it. But I'm least bit bothered. Because this is what my Krishna has been repeatedly asking me to tell from 2023. That you are an evil force and you're going to mess up the country. Added with you is the finance minister. I don't know where she is. She doesn't speak now. But you all have messed up the economy, and now you all are talking of austerity measures. Where was all this when you did? Where was the need to build a house for yourself? Where was the need for the new parliament building? Where was the need that, you messed up all the bridges also. All that inferior construction, most of it collapsed. Everything of yours was a failure. I don't know why you opened up so many airports, and many of those airports are inoperative. And you did it for Adani, but Adani is just for you. Adani is your Benami. People might not say it, or they do say it, I don't know, but I know that he is your Benami, and you are the owner of all these business organizations. Don't you have a conscience? You should have a conscience. Introspect and see why this failed, why that failed. All the schemes that you announce are a total failure. You have new things every time, new stories. Sometimes you say Atmanirbhar, and sometimes you say Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, and then the other time you say Vikshit, 47, this, that, blah, 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 blah. So many things you have announced from 2014. Is anything successful, or was it useful? Most of the schemes that you have announced are a total failure. You got a set of jalras as your ministers who put jalra to whatever you talk. Listen to Mr. Yashwant Sinha for a little while or take his advice. Listen to Dr. Swami or take his advice. No. You got this lady who's equally arrogant like you, who doesn't want to listen to anybody. I know a lot of people who have told me that they have attended the finance committees. Some experts in different fields, they say your finance minister is so arrogant and so rude. What is arrogance for? Today we are seeing the failure. You want to give for a Benz car also at 100 rupees diesel and petrol, and even the common man, the poor fellow, also buys the same petrol diesel at 100 or 103 today's rate, but earlier it was different. And then you didn't want to give any subsidies for the people, for the farmers during the COVID time, but you gave the industries and the corporates. You reduced their income tax to 25%, but the middle class was still paying 35 plus with the GST. It works out, GST is another 65% if you accumulate the whole thing. But here is, I was watching even Mr. Mohan Pai, or whoever that guy is, Mohan Das Pai from Karnataka, is another jalra for you. Mr. Pai, the economy didn't fail right now because of these wars. This was a cumulative failure from 2014, which has accumulated now, and the war has worsened the situation. It can be all taken care of if this man, Mr. Modi, has a sensible set of members in a committee how to solve the problems or how to handle the issues. No, he's got a set of jalras, and the jalras are equally dumb morons who don't know anything. They all know only to loot. Loot, loot, loot. This is what most of you politicians know. And who is paying the brunt for it is the poor man and the middle class. Not even the poor man, because poor man gets a lot of freebies, but the middle class suffers. So, don't you think that you added to this mess of Revdi's freebie culture by giving money to the women folk during the Maharashtra election, Bihar election, all the assembly elections, to your whims and fancies? The Tamil Nadu government also announced so many freebies. All you politicians, for your vote bank politics, you are messing up the country's economy. Mr. Modi, stop your ranting. First you stop, just have one car. When you were what you call RSS Sevak or something, you went by bus, you went by train, you went by walk. You are a bloody beggar. But today, I don't know why you need this many cars. If I am in your place, it is for you as well as to all the chief ministers of whichever state. I don't know why you have a convoy of vehicles, because you're scared. You're all cowards. You don't have the guts to face the people. You're scared of death. But death is ultimate. We all face death one day. But you people just waste the poor middle class and honest citizens' tax money on all your luxuries. All the state ministers, all the chief ministers, stop your convoys. Just travel by one car. Stop all those securities. Each and every bloody fellow in that BJP, different either Hindu Munani or RSS, blah 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 blah. All of them have a police boy accompanying them wherever they go. Escort. I don't understand for what. You're all cowards. I'm talking. You people can hit me, you can kill me. There was one stupid astrologer who said that people will come and chop me. Please go ahead and do it. I'm not worried about it. God is destined. I am destined. Whatever has to happen, I'll face my destiny. I'm not worried about all you godmen, you bloody politicians, you corrupt rascals in the society. There's a corrupt corporate who are another set of rascals who are ruining the development of this country. Modi sir, give me 5 minutes. Just meet me for 5 minutes. I will open up your eyes. Introspect. Don't tell lies. Don't do all this drama, this show. All that is not good. We don't take any of this with us. Nothing. Our soul goes out and this body becomes ash. This is what happens. And by then we are doing so much of a drama. And then we are dividing the society on the basis of caste and religion and language. All that is not needed. We don't have to divide the society. Let us all introspect. And today's situation is we have to be very careful with our savings, not waste the money. This is for all people also. I know a lot of people who borrow and do show, who borrow and buy cars, who borrow and buy jewelry, who borrow and buy expensive clothes, who have parties, but they'll be having debts. No, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to convince anybody. Mr. Modi, stop your ranting. All this we are facing because of your stupidity that you went and danced with Netanyahu. Israel is not our fatherland and we are not their motherland too. Each country has its own boundaries. Let us look after that. Don't waste our tax money in buying these war weapons. We don't need it at all. You can be a neutral nation. We don't need these wars. I'm appealing to the people in the world also, the leaders especially. What for do you want to waste our money, the people's hard-earned money, tax, in buying all these warheads, war weapons, nuclear heads? Sorry, I've got a severe sore throat. So stop all this. Put all that into a proper development. Help the agriculturists. The agriculturists are suffering. Today is bad times. If agriculture also fails, then there's going to be starvation, which is good. A lot of people, we need to starve. We are wasting money, we are wasting food. These expensive weddings, expensive parties, that we are wasting so much of food. Stop all this. Mr. Modi, stop all the tea supplies in all your ministries, in all your Raj Bhavans. Unnecessary tea, unnecessary snacks. All that you first stop. Let all the government servants come in their own vehicles. Stop putting diesel petrol for them and their children and all that, misusing the government cars to go to schools, colleges. All the government servants. It applies to everybody. Every bloody fellow who is receiving the people's tax money needs to introspect first. Unless we do that, we can't get out of this situation. I said, I've been predicting this for the last 6 years. Bad times are coming. I'm no astrologer. I'm no godman. My Krishna tells me and I tell. My Kali tells me, I tell. She told me in 2020, vaccination is going to come and tell people not to put, and it's a killer vaccine, and that is what it has happened. That time nobody listened, everybody thought I was a fool, but that's okay. Bygones are bygones. Whoever put is their problem. After that, these people who go to the gym to keep themselves fit, bloody go do some work in your houses or do some gardening or go and help a farmer. Farmers need labor, but there are no labor coming because everybody has got so many freebies that they don't want to work. Today, farm labor is just not available. This is all the mistake of the Congress government for having bought that Manrega. And Manrega could have been implemented in a different way, but the then politician made a big drum out of it, and Modi also followed it. Modi was no better. Mr. Modi, stop all your silly bloody programs and say rainy days are yet to come. Things are going to be really bad from now on. It's not like what you all thought. I've been warning. Now the economist people are warning. And Suchita Dalal, please, this is the mistake of this Modi government for the situation that we are in. They need not have gone and danced with Netanyahu and rubbed off with Iran. Iran was a friendly nation, and their culture and our culture is almost the same. They're brilliant people and very loving people. Unnecessarily, we went and danced with Netanyahu. So we are facing the repercussions of that little dance of fatherland and motherland. Mr. Modi, stop your ranting, stop your jumlas, stop your nonsense. My Krishna is telling dignifiedly you resign, or he will put you in such a terrible, dirty, shameful situation that you will regret that you didn't listen to what I appealed. People watching this, many of you might think I'm mad. I'm not. I'm being very practical. I'm very blunt on the face. People might think I'm arrogant. No. I know a lot of people who tell my friends, oh, that lady is arrogant. I care a damn about it because it's my Krishna who's asking me to talk and I'm talking. I don't get paid for this. I don't get any money in the YouTube, millions of it. And even if I had to get a little bit, I will spend that to educate some poor child. I've helped enough people, but today I feel many of the citizens are not grateful at all for what we are doing to them. And Mr. Modi and Amit Shah, you have messed the Tamil Nadu politics. You brought in this another Satan called Vijay. He's another Satan who's messing up, and now he has kicked you all. You helped him to win. We all know what you did in the with the ECI. Stop all this. It's not good for you all. You are going to face the consequences of whatever bad deeds you all are doing. It is very soon. Very soon you will face all this. And if at all the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Mr. Vijay, you stop your nonsense and you don't talk like as though you are a saint. You are not. You are a Satan. And all that you said was all lies, and you have gone and taken the support of the evil people whom you said that they were evil. So you are now better, and for power, most of you politicians will eat any nonsense. People of India, please save up for a rainy day. Things are going to be really, really bad. At least last time in the COVID, the farmers, because of the farmers, the country survived. But this time, even the farmers don't have the fuel that they need. They can't afford the diesel for their tractors. And so many things are going to be really bad. And then they're talking about the El Nino effect, which might affect the rains in India. So wait for the horrible days to come. And this is the price we are paying for our own mistakes. We have been extravagant, we've been running around, not working, we've been sleeping, doing nothing, and wasting our time. And this country has not supported the Annadatas of this country, and we have failed them. So the God, nature God, is going to punish us, especially the politicians and the political parties who have let down the farmers. Anyway, people think 10 times before you support all these rascals, before you vote for them, because this is a country. It is not toy game. Okay? Thank you.